The power of protest secures a second victory in as many days. On Thursday, these demonstrators were celebrating the removal of President Omar al-Bashir. By Friday, his replacement, the general who had orchestrated the end of Bashir's 30-year rule, had also gone.
This is for the benefit of our nation, without having to look at special interests, big or small, that may preclude its progress. I'm honoured to say that this country has great people and a great army. I would like to recommend you work together and hope that you would reach a solution very speedily. I would also hope that this decision is not misinterpreted. I wish my brothers success in what is beneficial to our country. Long live Sudan, a peaceful and honourable country.
Ahmed Ibn Auf is seen by many as part of the old regime and could not represent them. The military council he headed appears to have listened.
I think there's no victory like the one we've seen today. And the way the military stood with us and listened to our demands is something that has never happened before. We will be talking about this victory to the future generations.
The new leader, Abdel Fattah Burhan, is the Inspector General of the military. Unlike former President Bashir and his predecessor Ibn Auf, who are both accused of war crimes in the western region of Darfur, he doesn't seem to have a tainted past, raising hopes that he may be able to appease the thousands who have been protesting for months. The protests began in December over a steep hike in bread prices and the deteriorating economy. Since last Saturday, thousands have been demonstrating in front of the military headquarters in Khartoum, demanding Bashir's resignation. According to the Central Committee of Sudanese Doctors, dozens have been killed in violence with security forces, which have repeatedly tried to disperse the sit-in by force. While the decision of Abdel Fattah Burhan seems largely welcome, some say a civilian council is the only option for a transitional government.
But we are asking our people to be on the street until we see a handover to a civil government in Sudan. And we want to see a civil government taken over for the transitional period. You know, the army could have a role in that government, but the leadership of that government should be coming from the civil.
The country is yet to hear what plans Abdel Fattah Burhan has for the military council he now leads and the transitional period ahead. But for now, the people of Sudan seem to be focused on celebrating the fact that they were able to lead two leaders out of power in less than 48 hours.